Yo, 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 welcome back to the Paulie Z Show. This is episode number 42. And I'm here with some boys from brothers from another motherland, I should say, actually. They come here all the way from Dublin, Ireland, which I believe is technically the part of the UK, but they're gonna oh, see, there we go. See, I shouldn't have said it.
Trouble.
I was on the border. Wait, don't say anything yet. I'm gonna give you the big introduction, and then you can correct me. It's a brand new band. They have a new record that's coming out January 18th of 2011. And they have this first single, I believe, is going to be called Cocaine Chest Pains, which I know nothing about because I never did cocaine. But I definitely had dry rib heartburn. So I'm going to that'll be my next single. But anyway, the name of this band is called Kopek. And they are Irish. So this is my first official international superstars on the podcast. Irish guys, say hi, Kopek.
Hey, how's it going?
Great to
Yeah.
Woo!
Hey, all right. So let's start right off the bat with correcting me. So it's not part of the UK.
No, it's the Republic of Ireland. It's its own nation, its own kind of country.
Its
We're
own
separate.
thing.
Yeah, we're separate from England, like you
It's
know.
like this is Canada, right? Is it?
Yeah.
You're Canadian? Yeah? Yeah,
Oh,
okay, it's the
that's
same
how it
thing.
feels,
It's the
that's
same
how it
thing.
feels.
So let's
Really?
move on.
Yeah.
All right. So wait. Then no, when I move on, you got to explain to me because I
We need 2 or 3 hours, to be honest. Probably 2 or
Is
3
it that?
weeks.
Well, just tell me what's in the UK. How long ago? That
Well,
can't possibly
the
take
UK
that long.
is like England,
Yeah.
Scotland,
Yeah.
Wales, and Northern Ireland.
Oh, you
Yeah,
know what?
so-
I had this conversation with this girl that I was trying to get her number, and she told me the difference between Northern Ireland and Southern Ireland.
Okay, go.
Yeah.
You explain.
Well, I didn't say I remembered. I wasn't even really listening, but that was what she was talking about. No, she did say there was totally the two different countries,
Yeah.
Yeah.
different dialects. and
all
everything.
these guys do support the Queen, or they acknowledge the Queen, and we don't.
So which one? You guys are what?
We're the South, we're Republic of
don't
Ireland.
acknowledge
We don't
the
need a
Queen.
Queen.
You don't acknowledge the Queen.
No.
What do you have? Like a.
We have our own.
Corrupt government.
But what do you? But what do you guys like? I don't even know what you got. Like we have a president. Do you guys have like a
Yeah, we more
dictator or like a an
Like, no,
emperor?
we have like an
or-
Irish prime minister. They're called
prime
the
minister.
Taoiseach. So
Oh,
it's
okay.
kinda
Close to a
similar.
dictator. It
Yeah,
is close
pretty
to a
much.
So it's-
dictator.
okay.
Now it is. Yeah.
I'll just say, you know what? It's funny. It's like everyone in the world knows about the U.S. Like they know Obama. We have a president, but I don't know anything about anything outside of the U.S.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
These are all
saying? There's
crazy over
queens and I don't know.
That's
What does
true.
Africa have? Do they just have like?
I haven't made that.
Nah,
clear.
I've been there.
Do they have like
They've
one
nothing.
guy? Do they have 10 guys? Did it just have like statues that they worship?
No,
and
well, there's
stuff?
lots of different countries in Africa as well.
We've never
you
been
know?
to Africa. What the
But,
fuck are we
like,
talking
you know,
about?
They've got-
What the fuck is this all
I'm
about?
just trying to
Seriously.
educate.
I just assumed that you guys were smarter than me because I'm
We've
I'm
never
from
been
Brooklyn.
to Africa.
I gotta tell you one thing though, the accent for me personally,
Get you
the-
laid.
well, it gets you laid like my hair, but the accent makes you sound smarter. I always wished I had the that kind of accent. You know
Well,
what I
you're
mean?
saying we're
everyone
dumb.
thinks- yeah,
Huh?
I think that's
everyone-
what you're saying.
Everyone
is
thinks
we're dumb.
Irish people are stupid, but that's
Because we drink a lot.
Yeah, it's not stupid. I don't think anybody thinks Irish people are stupid. Definitely, maybe wild and crazy. But anytime I hear anybody with an accent, like I guess more British, you know, obviously there's something about the British accent. You could be an idiot, and if you speak with that British accent,
Yeah.
you just like sound like a scholar. Like when you guys walked in, you're like, hello. What's my name's Dan? And I'm like, oh my god, these guys sound so rock and roll. It's like just put them in the Hall of Fame already.
it's true.
You know what I
I
mean?
read an encyclopedia on the way in here, so you know what I mean.
On the way in?
Yeah,
On the
yeah.
bus. You
On
read
the
you
bus,
went
yeah.
through 33
Yeah,
volumes
yeah,
of
yeah,
encyclopedia.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
See, I'm from Brooklyn, so it's like no matter how much I achieve in my life, I will never be credited as being intelligent. It just won't happen. I'll be like, hey, yeah, I'd like to accept this Nobel Peace Prize on behalf of my buddy Tony. You know what I mean? It just doesn't work. Adrian. All right, so introduce yourselves real quick and make sure you come close to the
Shane
mic.
on drums.
Shane on drums.
And it's Dan, the singer and guitar player.
Brad on the bass.
Wait, Stan or Dan?
Dan.
Dan. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, so you're a power trio, which I love because that's my band is a trio too.
Cool.
And do you guys do harmony at all? Because on the record, I didn't really hear that much harmony.
We try. There's a little bit, but
We do
we
little
try.
bits, yeah, but I mean, it's very hard. This guy, man, he's got some voice, so it's very hard to compete.
I knew he was the singer. You know how I knew you were the singer, Dan?
How?
The hair. Come
Yeah,
on.
it's true.
It
True.
takes a certain kind of
Sing
retarded
it,
personality
Sing
to
it,
walk
don't
around
worry.
the street looking the way we do. Right?
Yeah,
Am I
totally,
right?
man. You got it.
I concur.
Yeah, you just can't do it. It's like something about singers, like you guys, like bass and drums, your rhythm.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys, to me, always more. The rhythm is much more down to earth. You guys are easier to talk to. You're cool. You're probably gonna hang out at the bar,
Get laid
watching
a lot
sports.
more as well.
Yeah.
True,
A bit,
it's true.
huh?
I don't
That's
know. I
true.
don't know about that. I'm not sure about it. You think you get laid more. You tell yourself that it makes you feel better. But you know, us lead singers, we're very, and the lead singer guitarist, the double whammy.
Yeah,
Forget
that
about
is- That is impressive.
It's
We're
a tough
insane.
job, isn't it? It is
But
a
we're
tough
insane.
job.
You got to admit.
Yeah, you have to be. I think.
All right, I'm gonna ask these guys, and you cannot chime in. Okay, Dan, you got to stop for 1 second. Rhythm section, come close.
Okay.
How fucked up is this your singer? Give me some stuff, Dan. LSD, lead singer disease, stuff that just drives you up the wall.
Blood on the walls.
Blood on the walls. What is that? Is that your up the walls in
Technology
England?
refuses to work
Ireland?
around Daniel Jordan. Anything with electricity or anything like it, it just won't go. It just doesn't work
Really?
beside this
Yeah.
guy.
So
It's
you
the
like Rain
presence
Man?
of rock and
We've been
roll.
running on batteries like for the last 10 years. It just doesn't work
Just
for
the
us.
ATMs, computers, video players,
Yeah,
you
ticket
name it.
machines, anything
Just-
just doesn't work around
For
me.
some strange reason.
Give me
Stay
okay. Give me
higher.
more. Give me more. No, you
else?
can't say anything. Only them. I want to hear only rhythm section right
we
now.
need another.
This is
we
lead
need so
singer
much more
bashing time. Go ahead. What drives you crazy?
Go for it.
Warm ups? How about some warm
I'm on the
ups?
spot. I'm on the spot. I'm just gone blank. He's an all-round
do is
asshole, to
give
be
it
honest.
Is it all around asshole?
In general, he's a complete asshole. Like, you know,
All he
All
does is give
singers
out
are
about me, you know?
assholes.
He can't say anything now.
all singers are assholes.
Yeah.
Stuart.
Yeah,
we all
well,
know
You
that.
watch
Yeah.
X Factor. You sing it well, like, you know.
We are. It is true. All right. Now, you guys pull back for a second. Come on in, my friend, who I can relate to. As a lead singer, guitar player in a power trio, what drives you batty about these two?
It's their timing, really. They're really off with their timing.
Is it, and that's the one thing they're supposed to do right. It is. It's just like, it's fucking timing. You can't play the song. Am I saying that right? Fucking?
Close enough, yeah.
Yeah.
Close enough for the UK.
Close enough for the UK. Oh, I just got that. That was sort of like a diss. Kind of. Yeah, all right.
For a Canadian, he's doing well.
They have no one hears what you're saying back there. So
For a
you can-
Canadian, he's doing well.
All right, there you go. All right, so I have a couple notes here that I wanted to talk to you about real quick. All right, so I was a couple of songs that stood out for me on the new record that I was privileged enough to get in advance because I got my own podcast and I'm a celebrity, so I get
yeah,
stuff
of
in
course,
advance.
of
yes,
course,
of
of
course.
course.
You know, and I cut the line at McDonald's because they know who I am.
Of course, you
So-
can tell. You
Yeah.
can-
So one of the songs that I heard, "Love Is Dead," which is that's on the Saw 3D soundtrack, right? Am I correct?
Sauce 7.
I
So-
think so. There's
Yeah,
talk.
I think
of it.
so.
Yeah, Saw 7.
Yes,
Saw
yes.
7.
We're looking
Or
over at the
7 or
management.
3? Yes.
Oh,
okay.
really?
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I heard. I
News
don't know.
to us.
News to us.
That's breaking news right there, ladies
There
and
you go.
gentlemen.
All right. I'll postpone this podcast till 2013 when the movie comes out. So, what's interesting about that song is that it seems like everything's dead. So, what's alive? That's my question to you.
Well, the reason when we wrote it, it was kind of from a discussion between ourselves. We were looking at the music that was out around now and films, and it just seemed to be very formulaic and nothing really going on. So for us, we just felt like music was dead at the moment when we wrote the song. So it was really kind of a statement, a kind of an agitating statement to kind of get people to think about things.
And piss people off. as
Yeah,
well.
just to kind of get people to think a little, you know.
Just from the music that I can hear that you probably have the same influences that we have, like Zeppelin, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. Hendrix, all like the early
Yeah,
70s.
yeah.
I can hear it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I think it's very frustrating for people like us.
Yeah, you
to turn
compare
on
the
the
new
radio.
music to something like that, and
Yeah.
it just doesn't hold a candle to it, you know.
Yeah.
There-
That's basically what
There
this
is good
song
stuff
about.
out there, but overall, it's pretty poor. So that was really what we were just trying to say. Like there is good stuff. It's not.
It's not all bad, no,
but
not at all.
No.
A lot of it is like.
But I wonder, and this is something I always ask people: do you think if Led Zeppelin came out now, what do you think people would think? Would they be successful, or do you think it as a combination of the time and the technology back then? You know what I mean? With Twitter the way it is,
They'd
and
ob-
Facebook and this and that,
They'd obviously
could
be
they survive?
successful with having such a fan base and a lot of 50 to 60-year-olds like going to see their shows and young people as well. But seeing them in the 60s and the 70s is nothing compared
No, but
to
let's say there was never a Zeppelin.
Like we
Yeah,
were
it's
only
50
talking
people,
about-
never
No.
Zeppelin, never existed. Imagine it never happened.
Okay,
And those
okay.
four guys now, at the age they were, came out with that first album. They came out with it.
I
Do you
think-
think anyone would,
I think
besides
they-
people like us?
They would have a market, but the business itself, they'd probably give up in 6 months because it's just so fucked up. It's
Right.
just so fucked
Yeah,
up.
Well, they
it
couldn't-
wouldn't sound the same either now, you know. like those records are just different.
Yeah, it's like, oh wait, they made a mistake. Let's just fix that in Pro Tools.
Exactly. you know?
But even that, like Stevie
Auto-tune.
Wonder, like, you know what I mean? If he only came out now, would he?
Right.
You know what I mean? You have to think about, like, it's so weird now. And
I think it's
the way
like
things have
acts
gone.
came out. Maybe they would have eventually gotten to where they would have been Led Zeppelin, but if they didn't do it on the first album, then that would have been it, and they'd be out the door. So I think that's what's really wrong now is don't get time to develop.
If they're lucky
Yeah.
to get to
Yeah.
that.
Like, you could write a 15-minute song and get it on the radio back then. Back then, now it has to be like under 3 minutes. So
Yeah.
it's just.
Well, can you imagine even just think about? I mean, I want to relate this to how you guys are approaching your career. Like, think about the mystery that surrounded a band like that. Like, you can only see them if you went to the concert or if you picked up like Cream magazine or something like that. You know what I mean? And then they had control over that, the perception of that band. Now, everyone is like, you can watch, see Ozzy Osbourne in his pajamas with his family at home on TV all the time. You can see, Bret Michaels and his daughter and stuff. Everything is like so personal. I just wonder, like with you guys, do you embrace that? And are you like Twittering and Facebooking is like, I took a massive shit today. Here's a picture of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think when you suck and you get old and you go out of fashion, you need to do a reality TV show with your family. Like, TV shows have a lot of money now, and you can see that's where a lot of people who sales and ticket sales aren't going well. That's where they go and their career boosts up. But we're at the start of our career with great music, great songs, and a great band. So we're not in no hurry to go down that road. But yeah, we've to deal with the 21st century and all the Twitter and the Facebook. But it's good to reach the fans.
The way it
like,
is
it's
now.
good
That's just the way it's changed that way, and that's unfortunately.
yeah.
But are you guys embracing it, or are you
Yeah,
kind
well-
of like, fook that? We're gonna do it this way.
No,
you got to see these guys' faces when anytime I try to do speaking their tongue.
I mean,
That's like,
you
I'm
have,
like,
you
what is
have
he
to
doing?
embrace it. The game has changed, so this is just the way it's gone. Like, obviously, like, I wouldn't be the biggest fan of the whole technology thing, but I mean, it's the way
internet
it's
will
gone.
never take
the
off.
internet will never take
Oh,
off.
that
Never
that
take
you know
off,
that
so-
electricity
Yeah,
thing,
it's
Ben
not-
Franklin.
never
What an
goes.
asshole!
Never goes.
This
But-
technology.
But, yeah, so I don't know, like, you just have to go with it. That's the way it's gone now,
Oh yeah. So let's see some other highlights from this CD that I liked. I mean, they were all very good. I thought overall the album is really good. Let's see. Oh, and Floridian, which is like a nice slower song. I heard some. What was some of the stuff in the background? Was those mandolins or something else? Like it had like an Irish.
No, acoustic guitar. It's
Just acoustic?
guitar, yeah, kind of just
few
played up.
keys.
Oh,
very
like
high.
with a capo or something, or
No,
just,
just
played,
played
up
up high.
Okay.
Yeah.
It
So
had a
sounds
very-
little mandolin.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
you're right. Yeah.
I just felt like it had a nice Irishness.
Yeah.
To
You could
it.
say that. Yeah.
Yes. I just did.
You just did.
I just did say it. You know what I mean? Do you guys try to put some of your culture in it?
I think it just happens. I think
Yeah,
it just
Okay.
it's
happens.
not a conscious decision, we just try and make the songs the best we can, without really thinking about any of that, so if it comes out in a great.
Do you find that it does though? I mean, you'd recognize it more than me. Are there stuff in there that maybe I wouldn't hear, but you'd be like, well, if you really knew our culture, you can tell this, this, and this. You know what I'm saying? Or not really?
Maybe what we're
No.
singing about, but not really. I don't think we get too Celtic mist or anything in there. Like, we kind of,
Okay.
we kind of keep it like, what I mean.
Yeah.
There's no Lord of the Rings stuff going on.
Okay, I was just checking. Well, I'm a Colombian Jew. My
Okay,
mom's
okay.
family's from Colombia, and my father's family's Polish Jewish.
Okay.
So, but my music there's
Wow.
nothing about like coffee or drugs or or matzah. You know what I'm saying? I'm not or gefilte fish. So I'm just saying I don't embrace my culture really too much in my lyrics. But anyway, what's the other one? Oh, The Easy Way. There was a cool intro on that. Kind of reminded me of like Good Times, Bad Times. Like you had like a
Okay. The drums. Okay.
yeah. So what was that? Is it just
we
on the
got
side of the
baked and
drums?
we're jamming one night, and we came up with the beat, and then it was like we built the riff around the beat. It's a strange beat. It's a strange beat. And
What is it on though? Is it on the side of the?
Sorry, it's on the rim shots on the toms, and then the hits are on the tom on the floor tom. It's
Okay.
just a weird, wacky. It sounds like a retard playing the drums. So that was kind
Well,
of.
I actually reminded me of my drummer. That's
Thank
why
you.
I
That's good.
when I heard, it, I was like, "Oh, this sounds like my
95% of
band."
drummers
That's
are
why
kind
we
of
wrote
the
it. That's why we wrote it. So no, that's the beat, and we wrote the riff around it. So it's just a strange beat. People need new beats.
Did you guys record this in a like big drum room, like typical like well put together
Yeah, we
studio,
record-
or is this like in somebody's basement on Pro Tools?
We recorded in the label's house. It's like a big house out in the country in Wicklow. just
Okay.
outside of Dublin, and we recorded everything in a big live room. So that's why it's kind of has that big kind of sound from everything.
Kind of Wayne Manor, we used to call it.
Yeah.
You see?
But
Bastards.
yeah,
They're living the
I
dream.
had a
You know-
tunnel underneath it.
Oh
You used
my
to shoot
god,
out
yeah.
of car
With
and
like
all
just
that.
like
Impressive.
green forests.
Yeah. It was
And
that,
with
It was like the record
exactly
company-
like that. It was.
With like virgins running around outside.
Yeah.
loads of
all
them
of that,
everywhere,
like playing
everywhere,
flutes,
birds,
everything, yeah.
everywhere.
And there was actually
Like
pretty
nymphs.
our label had a tunnel running from the house to Burger King like about 2 miles ago.
Yeah,
The
it
boss
was
of
pretty
the label.
impressive. It was pretty
See?
impressive.
This is what I aspire to. Can I come over
wanna
to
be in a band?
I want well, no, I'm in a band. But I want to record like, you know, like in a castle on the grass. Like all that kind of
Yeah,
stuff.
cool.
You
We'll
know?
sort it out.
You know what I mean?
We'll
Like
sort
I
it
want like lambs and sheep like next to
Yeah,
me.
we
you
can
know?
sort
We'll
that
talk
out,
to the
man.
label and we'll sort it out.
So,
for you,
all right,
no
let's
problem.
sort that out.
No problem.
Then
No
we
problem.
and then we can switch, and then you could do it our way, which is like in the
We take over your show,
in the
and
city
you
where you
do
got to
yours.
pay $20 a cab ride, It's 45 minutes to get 3 blocks to the
Nice.
studio because your snare broke and you had to run to Guitar Center to get another snare.
That'd be nice.
So it's
Yeah, we
gone.
can switch it.
Oh, yeah.
Well, this is your first record?
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Okay. Have you done anything before, like EP wise or demo wise, or is this like really the first time in the studio?
We've done kind of demos and stuff and EPs like
try not
a
to
long
speak it
time
in.
ago, and we did them. But this is the first record where we've kind of had the time and
To do it right.
the investment to kind of do it right, you know.
Well, right. You had some good people on there too.
A lot of support.
yeah,
Yeah.
a lot of support. The label's great, like, you know.
That's religion, right?
Religion Records. They're really, really great.
Really,
All the-
really.
Really.
For those who can't see, the record guy is right here in the room with us. Hold on 1 second. Hey, record guy, can you do me a favor? Can you just grab me a Coke from the machine? He's holding us hostage. Someone call 911.
It's true.
He's threatened my family. Religion records.
Oh yeah.
Are they religious?
Yeah.
Very.
Yeah,
Very much,
about food.
okay.
Very.
All right, very cool. So no shows on church days, Sunday morning. No,
that's
Sunday
the
morning.
Sabbath, man,
Okay,
no.
No meat on Fridays.
okay.
Catholic, you know.
What
As
you
in,
guys are all Catholic, right?
Roman Catholics, yeah.
Roman Catholic. Okay.
Very.
Ish.
As it's destroying
religious.
itself.
Let's not even get started on that one.
Well, why not?
There's
well,
lots to talk
if we're
about.
not going to get started, that's a perfect reason to get started. Are you guys anti-religion? Is that it?
There's a lot of
Or-
shit going on back
just
home
the-
with
the-
priests.
Like
There's a
what?
lot of fucking kiddie fiddling all over the shop. You know what I mean? So there's a lot going on. The priests, the church.
Did you say kiddly fiddling?
Yeah, kiddie fiddling.
Kiddie fiddling.
Yeah.
Can you say that?
That can almost be like a new like musical style.
It is.
I think. Yeah.
Kiddie, yeah.
It's
fiddling.
illegal.
Kiddie
but
It's illegal.
But is that really happening a lot over there?
Yeah, it's happening in America as well. It's a lot of Catholic priests, but Ireland has kind of destroyed itself. So the religion has kind of gone backwards in
Yeah.
Ireland a bit. But the old people still like it.
So religion is almost like Neil Sedaka, kind of.
Exactly like Neil
It's
Sedaka.
out of fashion, but the old people still like it.
Exactly like Neil Sedaka.
yeah, it's true. It's true.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm not into it either. I
Yeah.
like the. You know what it is? It's religion is different than spirituality. You know, it's the
Exactly.
same thing to me as like music and the music
Business.
industry. Earmuffs, record guy.
Earmuffs.
Earmuffs, and the record industry or art. And I went to art school, so it's like it's like once I started having to actually do it and dealing with art directors and stuff, it's two different things. One
Yeah.
is pure and one is commercial, and it's just different wavelengths. So I think for religion, I'm with you guys on it.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
Spot on.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, you guys, do you find yourself spiritual in any way? Do you
Yeah,
guys
a lot.
Yeah, I would say that we're quite spiritual, yeah, you know. But just the kind of organized religion thing doesn't really,
organize? Right.
you know.
It's business. It's business.
It
becomes
takes
business.
the initial kind of things that were good out of it, you know.
But we want to thank God for this record and
like to
and
thank
all
God.
the
We're actually
support
going to be
he's
living in
had and
Nashville
everything
in
that
January,
happens.
so
We're doing to the
We
Bible
love
Belt,
God
so we
and
do
we
love God.
preach and we
All right,
pray every day.
what would you guys, if you had to pick some bands? I know you hate doing this, but it's just an easy way to give somebody who has no idea what you sound like. Pick a few bands that you think would describe sort of your sound, even if it's just a little bit of an element. Like obviously, I wouldn't say Beastie Boys
That's
meets
a tough
the Jackson
question, man.
5.
That's a tough question.
It is a tough
What does your
question.
band sound like?
It's easy because I've done a million of these. It's the 4 bands that we always get attributed to is Zeppelin, Aerosmith, Stone Temple Pilots, Soundgarden.
That's exactly like us. That's exactly what we
Well, you can't use that
We
because that's
would've-
mine.
we'd have said
That's my
exactly
band.
that.
So you have to.
Led Zeppelin definitely.
Okay, Zeppelin.
AC/DC,
Okay.
Yeah.
Queens of the Stone Age.
Cause of the voice, a bit of Nirvana.
Yeah.
Like, you know,
But we don't think so.
Right. Well,
You
there's
know
a
that
difference
sort-
between
yeah.
what you think and then what you get. What do you think?
I think
Because I think I look like Brad Pitt, but no one agrees with me. So there's a difference between reality and my Rain. But so what do you guys think? You say Zeppelin?
Yeah, Zeppelin, Queens of the Stone Age, Nirvana, AC/DC, Rolling Stones. There's a bit of blues in there as well.
And what do you get from other people?
We've gotten everything.
From reviews?
Yeah, like people
like-
say they sound like what
we've
does
got
somebody
the,
want?
We've got the Led Zeppelins and the AC/DC.
Something that you don't agree, that you're like, huh,
I
really?
read a review there the other day, and they were talking about like Hairspray rock or something like that, and I just, where did you get that from?
Yeah, they were talking about hair metal
Like hair
in the
metal.
80s, and
And
we
I
were
just
like...
was
It was
like,
just see, I don't
Have
hear
you
that
listened
at
to the
all.
right record?
Yeah, I don't hear that at all.
I didn't get that at all.
No.
And if I did, I'm never playing music again. If
No,
that's-
they must. There's another
That's what
band.
people are hearing.
There's another band called Kopek.
yeah.
Which is it was these guys who pick their hair and they tease it,
Okay.
and that's an 80s metal band. So
Okay.
there you go. Maybe they're listening to Kopek.
Okay.
Right.
Oh, well, there you go.
See, it's like, all right.
Okay.
I'll tell you the ones that I came up for me a little bit. Nirvana, I heard, and a little bit on The Voice. I heard a little Oasis, a little bit of White Stripes, Sabbath,
Mm-hmm.
Coldplay, U2, Wolfmother.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the ones.
You look like your man out Wolfman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, he looks like me. There's a difference.
That's good. That's good.
There is a difference. So, anyway, speaking of good looks and awesome hair, Dan, what do you do for your hair? You guys can take a break now. This is lead singer conversation right now.
Well,
What
nothing
i-
really at all.
Is that how you get it like that?
Yeah, well, I got
Well-
them done a few years ago, but since then you just do nothing. Just wake up and
Well, tell people.
walk out the door.
Is it dreads? How do you actually
it's,
say?
it's dreadlocks.
Dreadlocks, right.
Yeah, they back comb your hair and then they kind of roll it in their hands so it all gets knotted and tied together, and then it just continues to grow out like that.
So you don't like wash, shampoo.
Yeah,
condition?
you wash it like.
Oh, you
with,
do?
Yeah, you wash it with soap. But you want to stay away from shampoos and conditioners. I thought we were talking about food.
Yeah, we are. We're getting into that in 2 seconds, but I'm enamored by the hair.
Yeah, well, just use kind of soaps that don't have much kind of toxins in them and stuff that's going to stay in your hair.
Right. Okay.
I never thought we'd get onto this.
Babe,
What is it?
go.
Oh well, you obviously didn't do your research when you came to the Paulie Z Show. All right,
Christ.
I'm
like it.
I'm already working on my own
I
hair
like it.
product line
I like
for
it.
curly hair.
Yeah,
Oh,
what
yeah.
are you going to call it?
I can't tell you yet. I probably Paulie curls. I don't know.
Fag wax.
Shut up. Thank God he's too far away for anyone to hear what he says.
Fag wax, he said.
Fag wax. All right. Now we are going to talk about food because I know you guys are performing. We didn't even say. We're at Sony Studios or Sony Building in New York City, and you guys came here to do an acoustic set, right, for the company? Is that
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
We're going to play a few songs for everybody that's been working on the record for us over here.
Very cool. Very
So
cool.
we're looking forward to it.
Do you want me to play some songs for you since you've been working hard for me or no, Alex?
I've heard them. Thank
You heard. Okay. My producer doesn't care. All right. So, all right. Food. I am a big food lover. It's really my only vice. I don't drink, smoke, do drugs. I don't do anything. And I love finding out about other people's passion about food. I don't. Are you guys? First of all, are you passionate about food, or do you just eat to survive, basically?
No, we'd be passionate.
Yeah,
we'd be
passionate.
fast
You know what I
food
mean?
passionate.
Fast food passionate.
All right. Well, tell me. So, give me. I have 2 questions. I have one in your hometown.
Mm-hmm. That's
Excuse
fucked
me.
up.
Can you sneeze any louder? One in your hometown. What would you recommend? Like, what's a place that you just love? This is like our favorite place, and this is always what we get. And the second question is, here in the States, and it could be anywhere. It doesn't have to be New York. Just anywhere. What would you think?
We're gonna start with America.
Yeah,
And,
well,
Start with America.
We went
Yeah.
there for an amazing meal.
Dallas BBQ wings, or what's it called?
Dallas BBQ.
Dallas barbecue.
Yeah.
Oh
we
my
went
God.
Dallas
Amazing.
BBQ is good.
Oh, the
Amazing.
star
We're
of
going there
5
right
piece.
after this.
What do you get when you go there?
We're Irish, so we're not
We
used to the
ate
big.
about 12 chickens yesterday.
Yeah,
I'd say
but
altogether.
The
It's like
chicken, right?
Yeah,
The chicken.
yeah,
Chicken
yeah,
wings,
chicken.
yeah.
Wait, are you?
Chicken pie.
How have you been to America long, or did you just come recently?
No, we've a lot of time.
We've been a lot of time here, but we only flew in 2 days ago. But we went there yesterday, and it was impressive.
Okay, so you haven't really had tons of experience with American restaurants. And
No,
stuff like
we
that.
have. Like, we're into the Mexican food in Nashville.
yeah.
Nashville has serious Mexican food.
Oh,
without a
there you
doubt.
go.
know what I'm
There
talking
you
about.
go.
LA, the food sucks. New York, there's just loads of good food everywhere.
is, yeah, seriously.
But
I
it's
live that
Dallas
way, yeah.
barbecue.
Dallas
It's
barbecue.
just
Okay,
no
so
messing
We're
with it.
just
That's
talking
it.
about the meal. It was such a nice meal yesterday. We have to give it up to them.
Okay,
you know
well,
what I mean?
what would you recommend to the listeners to order? Okay, Kopek fans and Paulie Z fans, if you go to Dallas
What did
BBQ
you
and you
get?
want to experience the Kopek experience,
Order the famous crispy Dallas barbecue wings.
okay,
And if you're really
And don't go for the 10 pieces, go for the 5
Five.
pieces because you won't eat them. They bring out this huge.
I don't know
And
about that.
I don't
It's unbelievable.
the
Yeah,
chick-
yeah,
chicken-
okay.
You haven't eaten with me,
You
have
might
you?
want 10. Okay,
the
okay.
chicken like legs were the size of that microphone, and like don't even get me started on how big those chickens must be.
Dinosaur chickens. we're
Dinosaur
calling
Dinosaur
chickens.
chickens.
On
Like-
steroids. Seriously.
So like
Seriously,
Velociraptor size or
Like
T-Rex
one,
size?
T-
one
fucking
wing,
Rex
we'd be
size, man,
full.
T-Rex.
Like one wing, you'd be full. It's
What about Dan? A question for you because they're like I
Very
see the rhythm
swarmy,
section.
yeah.
Yeah,
We're
swarming.
taking over.
No, come on in here. Did you have any of the drinks? Like they're famous for their the big glasses with
Yeah,
the
we
like
just had like the large Coke. It never seems to end, you know.
yeah.
Whereas, Like,
Oh,
just
so you didn't have like the
pina
yeah, the pina coladas or the
I think
margarita.
we're going back there tonight.
Yeah.
You got to get a pina
I'll
colada.
go up there. I'm
Gotta
getting
get.
my
You know what?
drink
I'll
on
tell you
tonight.
what to get. Hold on a
Okay,
second.
do it.
I'm gonna pull up my list.
I
here.
hear they deliver as well.
Yeah.
I only realised that when we were in there
So
yesterday.
why don't we just get it here?
Could we do that now?
And what was that one?
Cool.
The
Where's
Supreme
the record
Feast.
guy?
There's an ultimate feast.
The
Where's your
Ultimate
record
Feast.
guy?
There he
There's
is.
an-
Go call Dallas. All right, this is what I do. This is how much I love food.
Okay,
I
give
go to
me
a
that.
restaurant.
Wow.
In my iPhone, I
Order
write down the name of the
chicken, ribs,
restaurant.
beef
You guys see these guys?
I
They're
want to
like,
get this. That's good.
it's just all it is. In my contacts, I put the name of the thing, right?
Okay,
I
yeah.
put the address and the number, and then I put order and don't order. So when I go back, because you ever go to a restaurant and you've been there before, but it was such a long time ago, and shit, fuck, was the burger good or was it not good?
Yeah,
Was
yeah.
the wings good? I don't remember if I liked it or not.
Yeah.
And I order and I said, God, I hated those wings. Why did I order it? So
You
now,
only get one shot at it. as
never
well, like.
again.
I
Wow.
like
good.
it.
That's
Here's what
serious.
you
That's
should-
commitment to
That
food.
is.
I am
That
very
seriously
committed.
is.
If I was this committed to anything else in life, man, I would I'd be successful. All right. So order chicken,
Yep.
the beef ribs. Have you tried those?
We haven't.
No,
They
no,
look
we're
good
gonna
though.
go.
They're next on the list, I think.
Get ribs. You know what you do? Do what I just have the label pay for it. And
Always.
yeah, that's it. And you know, you recoup it.
We don't have any money.
Yeah.
You recoup it. All right. French fries. French fries. Get the French. Earmuffs.
Some dirty looks
Earmuffs,
going on in
Mr.
this
Record
room
Guy.
right now. Look out.
He's definitely regretting this decision to put him here with me. Pina colada. You have to get a pina colada.
And they serve them in them big.
Yeah.
big- oh wow.
Yeah.
That's
I
good.
get a virgin because I don't drink. But if you drink
Yeah.
alcohol, get the.
Okay.
If you drink alcohol,
Yeah,
what
we're
the
Irish.
fuck am I talking to? All right. The chicken soup. I know it sounds weird, but the chicken
Okay.
soup is really good, and the steamed veggies are good. And the only thing I actually didn't like is the rice. So don't get the rice.
Okay.
Okay.
Stay
That's
away
good
from it.
advice.
Okay,
Okay.
cheers
to
We'll
that.
do that. That's great.
See,
Nice.
I just
You saved
gave you.
us.
I
a
saved
lot of
you
trouble,
a lot.
like.
Yes.
Yeah. Thanks.
And tell me now in Southern Ireland, because we don't like those Northerners, right?
No, we do like.
Oh, we like them.
We
We
like
like them.
them.
We like them.
We like
Okay.
the people.
Yeah.
There's no.
It's just a
The
different
war is
place.
over. You know
Oh,
what
the
I
war's
mean?
out. Oh, well,
Christmas
that's
and
so
all that.
nice. Those
Yeah,
southern,
yeah,
those
yeah,
northern
yeah.
guys. Yeah. Listen, I'm with you. If you hate them, I hate them. Give me some Irish stuff. Like what is Irish?
Irish stew.
Well, potatoes we know,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
I know
but-
potatoes.
Yeah.
That's a big thing. Cabbage.
You can get like Guinness stew as well. Be something for you to try.
Guinness
If
is
you
like
like
a
Guinness
thing
stew?
myself in Ireland as well.
Yeah.
It's true.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
You could just drink Guinness and be full over there. So you don't need
Well,
to
it's
eat.
thick, right?
Yeah,
It's
you
liquid.
don't
Shepherd
need-
shepherd pie. That's a
Yeah.
big one, right?
Yeah.
Is there a place? What would be the
That's
best
English.
place to get shepherd pie in?
That's English, like that's not.
Oh.
No, it's not Irish. At all.
No, no.
Well, what?
You'll get fucking shepherd's pie like you get bangers and match, but like you know what I mean. It's not.
Well, give me a
fucking-
traditional Irish
got
dish
Irish
and the best
stew.
place to get it from you guys growing up. You know what I mean? Like if you wanted to go to if you wanted real New York Brooklyn pizza, I can tell you. You know what I mean? Like I'd be like, you gotta go here, here, here.
Okay.
If
okay.
I happen to be in your neighborhood where you grew up,
Yeah.
then where would I go? That's all I want to know. I just
Dan.
want to know to get
I,
the best.
I eat
of the
Ray's
best.
pizza at home. So like,
Oh, come on!
McDonald's.
But you're killing me here.
we got
You're
two
killing
Ray's
me.
pizza in
We,
Dublin.
like,
You
we are totally
But
Americanized.
you're killing me. That's
Our
like
stomachs,
like me. I growing up
all
in
we
Brooklyn
have
say,
is
yeah, I eat
potatoes.
Domino's.
Some
Yeah.
some
If you,
type-
if you want a real Irish cooked meal,
Yes.
you gotta come home to one of our mother's houses and eat there.
true.
Like, you know, we
It's
wouldn't really
true.
know where
Yeah,
to go out
yeah.
for
Really?
Irish food. Honestly,
You don't eat
that's the
it.
truth. You know.
All right, well
Irish people
then.
don't eat it. Well, they do, but
drink
not
it.
like here.
No, it's not more of an eating thing.
No, it's a
Okay,
drinking
well then
kind
there
of-
it is. That's the answer.
There
What
you
am I
go.
gonna do?
Don't come dining for food.
What about the girls? Are the girls hot over there? Or no.
I've seen some nice.
Or is
girls
that
over
what?
here.
Or are they
No,
not
are.
so hot, and that's why you guys drink so much?
No, they're good.
Okay.
They are.
They
They're
are.
good. You got to give
Yeah.
it up for them. Like they're just. It's hard to get them. You know what I mean? That's the only thing. They play hard to get, but like, it's the way it is.
You liking it here though, right? We got some easy girls here. Yeah. I mean, we have some hard to get ones too, but we got some easy ones, dude. Dude, Dan with that hair,
It's true.
you probably got blown in the elevator up here, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I
did.
came up with him.
Oh.
Oh God.
He can't even defend himself. Record man.
He's gonna swing digs now. Don't worry about it.
Oh no, you know what he's gonna do? He's just gonna take a couple more points off.
That's true.
That's another point. There you go.
I'll just leave it there.
I'll just grab 5 more percent. There you go.
Yeah. Didn't even see it.
You like that little comment? There you go.
Who's the big man now?
Cool. Well, guys, thank you so much for being on the
Excellent.
show.
Thanks very much.
Do you wanna like plug anything or just say anything?
I want to plug a record coming out January.
Yeah, the record's out on January the 18th. It's called White Collar Lies, and
Why Color Lies?
well,
Just because it
it's-
sounds cool, or does it mean?
Well,
something
it's the
to you?
title track of the album, and it's probably one of the biggest songs on there. And just with everything that's been going on over the past few years around the world, we thought it was very apt, and it just fitted perfectly. So that's the reason why.
Okay.
You can check
what
us out
about
on
website?
kopekofficial.com.
Yeah.
Spell it for so.
KOPEKOFFICIAL.
What?
.com.
He left school. He left school early.
Wow.
Hold on, okay.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, my listen. Official, we know how to spell.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I meant Kopek.
K
Like
O-
.com.
You guys are Canadian.
I mean,
I gotta watch this. Like.
Canadian. Whoa, hey to that. Hold on a second.
So Kopek.
Listen, say hi to the Queen for me when you go home.
Yeah, here we go. There's gonna be punches outside there. It's gotta get good. It's gotta
Listen,
get
I'm not. You think I'm starting a fight with you guys?
No, it's okay.
Come on, I saw a snatch. You kicked my ass.
Too late. It's too
Fuck
late.
it. I'll do the fight. I'll do
The dogs.
the digs.
Exactly.
What was he, Brad Pitt, in that one? What was he from?
He was an actor.
Pike.
He was itinerant.
Can't
Yeah.
say that word.
You can. It's
I can't say
American.
pikey.
You can say
You
it, right?
can't. I can.
Oh, you can't say it.
No, it's not. It's a travelers
travelers
in
community.
Ireland.
Yeah.
Like gypsies, kind of.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
is that sort of derogatory?
No, Pike
a
is
little
what the
bit,
English
yeah.
call them.
Slang.
It
Slang,
won't be,
okay.
yeah.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
They wouldn't like it.
Gypsies
I wouldn't say
are
Like
it.
when I call my drummer a guinea, like it's like
Yeah, it's kind of like that.
right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so basically it's
It's okay.
Yeah. Well, in our country it's okay. Yeah. We have no standards. You crazy? Any other plugs? Anything else?
That's it.
You
That's
good?
We're coming over in the States in January to do some shows, so keep an eye out on the website and stuff. I'm
East Coast,
glad-
West
glad
Coast, both.
All
All
over.
over.
World domination.
Worldwide.
World domination.
Yeah, world
Look at
domination
that.
for
That's the
January.
plan.
Watch out.
All right. Well, listen, I really like the record, and I have good taste, obviously.
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 Look at the way I dress.
Obviously.
True.
So yeah, so that means people should go out. Don't shake your head. You have to support my producer's shaking his head. What kind of support is that?
I was reading something.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. All right. Good. The name of the band is Kopek, and these guys are fucking cool, and I like it. I think it's great. So
Great stuff.
I give it my thumbs up. And next time I'm in Ireland, I'm gonna go to one of your houses.
Definitely.
You better be home and
Yeah,
cook for
yeah.
me. And you
For
cook
some
for me.
stew.
Yeah,
And if you want to
absolutely.
come to Brooklyn, I'll show you the best pizza.
Tonight?
Cool.
You want to go tonight?
Tonight.
No, let's get Dallas BBQ tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's go right now.
Yes, and then
Yeah,
find
we know
some
what to
easy
order.
American women.
Nice.
Yeah. All right,
It's a
guys, thank
plan.
you so much, man.
Thanks very
Cheers,
Woo!
Paulie. Thanks a million, man.
Cheers.
Nice.
Well, those guys are pretty cool, I must say. I don't know if I insulted him with the Northern and Southern Ireland thing. I did talk to. I wasn't lying. I was flirting with some girl outside a club, and she was telling me she was from Ireland, and she was telling me the difference between the North and the South. And you know what we were talking about? It was the fact that she was saying like, "Oh, we hate Bono," and I was like, "Really?" And then and who else? And I said, "Why?" And they said, "Well, it's just." She was going into this whole thing like why everyone, and I don't know if it's the Northern or the Southern, but they really like can't. They said they can't stand Bono, so I don't know. Maybe they're not from Dublin, but and I said, well, what came out of? So and then I was trying to say what came out of the North and what came out of South, like artist wise, and I think they said Van Morrison was like the only one they could say, but I don't remember which was which. I wish I could remember. So Van Morrison was either from the North or the South, probably the North, and maybe Bono was from the South. Dublin is Dublin in the South, I guess. South Ireland, yeah. Then yeah. So maybe they're from the North, and that's why they don't like. That would make sense. There you go. See, if you ramble enough to yourself, eventually you'll figure stuff out. All right. So today, okay. Well, we're actually, for those that don't know, I mentioned before, we're at the Sony building, and we're actually going to go see Kopek right now in about 10, 15 minutes. They're going to do an acoustic set for the staff here at the record label, and we want to go see that. So today we're going to have to wrap this up a little bit earlier. We're also on our mobile unit, so we need time to break down. So it's going to be a little bit of shorter episode today, but I want to make sure I get some food reviews in there before we go. So I have a place called Japas. It's a Japanese place where I went with my good buddy Alex Skolnick from Testament and Trans-Siberian Orchestra and this Alex Skolnick trio. It was his birthday, and we went there, and they have karaoke upstairs, which was a lot of fun. But before that, we went to dinner, and of course, in Paulie Z fashion, I wrote down everything that I liked and I didn't like. And here it is. If you go to Japas, which is on 55th Street in the city, New York City, between Broadway and 8th, I would recommend, if you want to go for something straightforward, if you're not like a raw fish kind of guy, just get one of those combination boxes. Get the chicken teriyaki, which, believe it or not, chicken teriyaki, a lot of times, I know it's pretty standard, and you get it, and it's kind of like, yeah, whatever, it all tastes the same. Their chicken teriyaki was actually pretty excellent. It was like thicker cuts of chicken, so they were juicier and more meaty. It wasn't like as thin as you would normally when I order chicken teriyaki or like chicken and broccoli from a Chinese restaurant. They're like thinner slices. These were almost more oval and chunkier. So they had a lot more. They were more succulent. So the chicken teriyaki was actually surprisingly really, really good. And if you're gonna get the box, you can also get the negamaki. No, I didn't say negamaki. I said negamaki. Don't even try that. Don't even play that. All right, that race card with me. I'm no bigot. All right, negamaki, which is like scallions wrapped in beef. I think I'm saying it the right way, but that was so good. Holy cow, was that good? So I would recommend those two. If you want to go for sushi, I had tried my friend's California roll, which was delicious. The California rolls were very fresh. I know it's such a simple roll, but believe it or not, there's a big difference between when the avocado and the crab are really fresh and when it's just kind of like, subpar. Like you get them at just one of those fast food Japanese kind of places where they're quick. These were good, very, very fresh. So it was noticeably different. And the rainbow roll, which was good. Although here's the funny thing: what happened? I ordered a rainbow roll, and this other girl ordered a rainbow roll, and I asked for no caviar because I'm highly allergic to caviar. So she took mine though when they brought it. And then they brought mine. I'm like, what's going on with all this caviar all over it? And she goes, oh, I think I ate yours. So I was like, fuck. And, and it was, since it was her fault, I couldn't return it. What am I going to say? My friend took the wrong one, so I'm not paying for it. And so I wound up having to order something else. And that's why I ordered the chicken teriyaki box. But, so I didn't really get a chance to eat the whole rainbow roll. But the few pieces that were uncontaminated, I tried, and they were really good. So it seems like their sushi there is very fresh. So I would definitely recommend that. They had like a little side thing of cod, and I ordered that. It was like $6, but it was really, really good. Just like a small, maybe like 2 ounces maybe of cod, like broiled cod, but it was excellent. So I would definitely recommend that. And the tempura, which is, you can't really go wrong with tempura, but again, there is a difference between really good tempura and then just pretty good tempura. So their tempura I thought was very, very good. The only thing I ordered that I didn't like was there was like a side order of short ribs. And I don't know how you can screw up short ribs, but I guess if you overcook it, because I thought the beef was kind of chewy, overcooked. It should be, short ribs to me should be like come right off the bone, very soft and succulent. These weren't. They were definitely meaty and tough, kind of gamey. And they also it came with like this orange sauerkraut topping. And nothing against sauerkraut or anything, but I wasn't prepared for it. It doesn't complement the meat at all. And when I ate it, I was just like, wow, it hit me like a 1-2 punch, and I wasn't too keen on it. So I would stay away from it. It was $8. It wasn't worth it. That's my opinion. Okay, anyway, so that's Japas. And then upstairs they have the karaoke, which is cool. Although the funny thing about the karaoke, first of all, the music's too low. And it's karaoke like the machine, but it's Asian karaoke, so it's all the videos are of Asian people, and it's really weird, you know what I mean? And they don't match the song, so it was like I was singing Judas Priest, Electric Eye, and they had like this Asian couple on the beach, walking at the night on the beach. I'm like, okay. And the other thing that I didn't like is that all the keys, because most people can't handle the real keys, every song is like 2 steps lower. Like 2 whole steps lower. So it was very, very difficult. So I'm trying to sing. My friends are all like, yo, Paulie's going to rock this song. I'm like, yeah, So I think, what was I singing? I was like, Walk This Way. And it was me and Alex Skolnick was doing a duet. So Alex Skolnick singing the rap part. It was the Run DMC version. And he goes, all right, Paulie, take the chorus. And it's supposed to be like, walk this way. You know, it should be like high. You know, talk this way. Told me to walk this way. Like that pitch. But it's like 3 steps low. So like, told me to walk this way. Talk this way. Walk this And first of all, trying to find the pitch is so difficult when you don't know, you're not used to it. I've sung that song a million times in the correct pitch, and then you can't belt out, you can't project in low registers. That's the point. That's why people go into the high register for rock, because that's where the energy is. So I couldn't do it, and I just felt like such an idiot, you know? Everything was like Pearl Jam singing it. It was like if Pearl Jam sang Aerosmith, you know? Talk about things that nobody cares, wearing out things that nobody wears. So anyway, that was my Alex Skolnick birthday celebration at Japas. So, all right, well, I'd like to thank the boys from... Yeah. I will tell them about the website. Relax, my friend. All right, well, I want to thank the boys from Kopek once again for being on the show. And I would like to just let everybody know the website real quick again is thePaulieZShow.com. If you want to email us, it's yopaulie@thePaulieZShow.com. The band's website is zo2.com. Also, if you want to check out our kids' website, which a lot of people ask us all the time, it's thezbrothers.com. So that's our kids' band. And my Twitter, which is twitter.com/zo2paulie. All right? So I think I covered everything. Did I cover everything? Oh, yeah. God. What would I do without my producer? The new website, thePaulieZShow.com, if you haven't been there yet, go there because we just redid it, refaced it, and I have to say it's great. I love it, and all the fans who have been tweeting me and emailing me, they're loving it too. So kudos to the guys who put that together. Thank you guys so much. And yeah, leave comments. We have a space now for the episodes. You can leave comments for each episode. And just check it out. You'll see it's a really, really nice website. And one more quick thing. ZO2 has a brand new song that is going to be available. I think it might even be available now early, but it's technically October 1st. It's called A Million Pieces. It's a brand new song that we just put out. And it's a song that actually was going to be on the last record. We just didn't have time to finish it. And we finally finished it. So David sings lead on that. And I think it's great. I think it's a much more like Alice in Chains-y kind of heavy groove song, which we don't have a lot of, so it fills that gap nicely. So if you want to get that, the only place you can get that right now is at zo2.com. Go there, go to store, and then scroll down, and at the bottom you'll see the music download. It should be up on iTunes and all the other websites in a few weeks, but if you want to get it now and you can't wait, that's the only way to get it. All right, well, thank you again for another great episode. I will see you guys next week. Later!